Yo, 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 what it do, what it do? It's your boy Demo the Don, aka God Demo. Back in the house again, y'all. Now I try to warn y'all, I try to told you, you know what I'm saying? That, you know what I'm saying, the higher powers contacted me and asked me go ahead and take over, you know what I'm saying, the afterlife for them. You know what I'm saying? And fix up a bunch of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So before I get into that, I would like to tell a little story about myself. You know what I'm saying? And about how this stuff went down and stuff like that. So, beginning of this year, 2023, I was like, I didn't want to tolerate no more. I didn't want to tolerate no more fake love. I didn't want to tolerate no bull crap. I didn't want to tolerate nobody's opinion anymore. You know what I'm saying? And so I made it set in my mind and my heart that I wasn't going no more. And I was going to get back to doing me, the best me I could be. But it was very depressing and sad to know that I allowed so much stupidity and ignorance to go on in my life because, I wanted to have faith in other people. And because regardless of what I had been through when I was 6, and regardless of the extra stuff I was doing that was outside of being human, I still felt as if maybe I was just a human. But apparently not, right? So I went ahead and like I said, I made that declaration at the beginning of the year. So around April, I started going through it like crazy. Now, before I started going through it like crazy, I was having a lot of trouble. A lot of trouble. And I was like, why come I can't get no help? Why nobody messing with me? You know what I'm saying? This, that, and third. I got all this going on. You know what I'm saying? I'm on the rise to the top, and ain't nobody trying to rise with me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to wonder, like, why am I getting so much blockage? Then I came to a conclusion. It's because I'm getting all this fake love. I'm getting love from 3K siblings. And I'm like, dang it, they hating me. So I started pushing them away. And I noticed the more I pushed them away, the better I felt. You know what I'm saying? So when I got to a certain point, I noticed the people that was closest to me was the people that was blocking me the most. So I was like, nah, we can't have this. We can't have the people that's closest to me blocking me. You know what I'm saying? Because that's not fair. That's not cool. You know what I'm saying? That's not okay for the people that's closest to me to be standing in my way. And especially when they know how charismatic I am, how outgoing I am, and how outstanding I am, and how much of a careful, thoughtful, considerate person I am. Why would you want to backstab someone like that? But they weren't backstabbing me, they was stabbing me. And I'm like, you know what? That's what it is. That's what it is. So instead of me saying something right then and there, I said, let me get it all together. Let me get it all together. So I started getting it all together. And upon me getting it together, I noticed this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? Now, before all this stuff started happening, years ago, I went with my brother to go get his 2 sons from his ratchet baby mama. And she was ratchet. She ratchet. So, you know what I'm saying? I felt like I was doing a good thing because I was taking them from a toxic environment and putting them into a better environment, which I thought was a better environment. But I didn't. On the outside looking in, you never know, right? But when they got there was just so much pain and hurt. You know what I'm saying? But the thing about it was on the way there, I was going through something mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. You know what I'm saying? And I was getting hounded to figure out who I was. So I found out I was Anubis. So I just stuck with that. You know what I'm saying? I found out I was Anubis and I stuck with it. And I said, I'm not going to tell nobody I'm the god of the underworld? No. So, because like I said, when I was 6 years old, the God who was there told me, you're God. I'm like, really? Shoot, you come with me. Talk to me. Come talk to me. And so, he didn't really talk to me. He bumped out from me because he knew that me and him together would cause a problem on this earth. Because with that kind of spiritual energy and that kind of spiritual strength, if I exercise it any bit, boosh, the world would explode. That's a lot of energy, you know what I'm saying? But I was unaware that who I was. You know what I'm saying? So when I found out I was Anubis, I just stuck with that. So at the beginning of this year, when I went through my thing, they was like, no, you're more than just Anubis. I said, what? Remember back when the days when you was at the mail room and we told you was Jesus? I was like, yeah, and you know what, bro? The sad part about it is, even though it was just a puddle, I still walked on water and the bottom of my shoes was dry as hell. And I don't think the bum who was sitting there watching me, who told me to do it, saw it. You know what I'm saying? So at the bottom of my shoes were dry. So, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. I just walked off. Because, if you walk past a puddle or whatnot and you put your feet in it, the puddle, the watermarks should follow you, right? There were no watermarks. He didn't notice that. He a bum. He don't care. He's on the streets anyway because for not giving a fuck and not caring and not paying attention, right? Because that's why most of the homeless get homeless, because they didn't care and weren't paying attention. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I'm begging you all to pay attention so hard. You know what I'm saying? You pay your electric bill, you pay your gas bill, you pay your trash bill, you pay your phone bill, but you don't pay attention. You don't pay your attention bill for nothing. So, like I said, beginning of the year, come April, they were hounding me hard. And I'm talking about all kinds of angels, demons, and everything hounding me. And I'm like, shit, they found me. So I tried to contact the news people, like, hey man, y'all about to be in trouble, man. They found me. They don't come on. They coming, man. Y'all don't know. Y'all don't understand. They is coming. Cause I did what I did. I didn't. You know what I'm saying? I slaughtered both heaven and hell, and I thought they was coming back to get their revenge, but they didn't come back to get the revenge. They came back to make me the god of both, and I didn't know this. I was unaware of this. So your government decided to play games with me and use people who was closest to me, spirits, to manipulate me and contact me. And so did one of my closest loved ones. You know what I'm saying? They helped them unwillingly. I'm gonna say unwillingly. Maybe she was aware, maybe she wasn't. I don't know. But I know she was a huge part of it. A huge part of it. So I had to snatch all that stuff up out of her. All of them. Every last life she ever had, I took them out of her. And I stuck her with the one she had. I said, maybe, later on, I said, maybe if I do everybody that way, you know what I'm saying, everything will turn out right. Because not only will the other pieces of you have their own life, you'll have yours. And the other pieces of me was like, I like being who I am. I don't need you with me. I can do just fine without you. You know what I'm saying? But we still need your guidance to tell us what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Because, you don't need a sword of omens to have sight beyond sight. And I'm like, you know what? I don't. Because when I look at people, I can see everything about them. Everything. I can see I can see their emotional state. I can see which emotions are running them. I can see their intelligence level. I can see where their heart is. I can see all that. And to me, it look like little bars, you know what I'm saying, on the side of your face or on the side of your body. But most people don't know I see this. You know what I'm saying? So I'm throwing it out there. I see you for who you are. And that's how I'm able to talk to people the way I talk to people. Because I can see you. I see you. Hide and go seek. Hide and go seek. I'm not blind. The blind ain't leading this one. No, I see. So, like I said, they contact me, and it was a whole rough transition. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get it together. A whole rough transition. Like I said, at first I was trying to run, and I had contacted a few superstars spiritually, but because it was spiritually, I knew that they probably wouldn't get it. They probably wouldn't get the information, the message, and they wouldn't be where I needed them to be. So I just played around with the spirits that was in me, and I let them see if they control me for real, for real. And guess what? Spirits can control your body. Well, I knew that completely though, and to the point where you think you're in control. You know what I'm saying? But you're not unaware that you're not in no control at all. So I had to. So along the lines, I broke the government's machine to capture your energy, your spirit energy, and maintain it. I broke all their machines except for the M peoples. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't get Arabaka because they knew better than to try to pull me in. You know what I'm saying? So, but the other governments didn't understand this. You know what I'm saying? They felt like, hey, but they didn't realize I have more spirits in me than way on this planet. At the time, I had 3 gillion minds attached to me. I didn't know this. Oh, no, it was 2 gillion. I'm sorry, 2 gillion. 2 gillion minds attached to me. That's a number you don't even know. Figure it out, motherfucker. I'm not gonna just give you anything until I get in position. Then I'm gonna give it to you. But so I had 2 gillion minds in me, and one of them was one of my friends or ex-friends. You know what I'm saying? Who had passed, and I had looked out for him, gave him a lot of power and stuff like that, and he misused it and attacked other gods and such and so. You know what I'm saying? And so I had to strip that from him, and I thought he learned his lesson. So I gave him a wife. She dumped him because she saw how much of an arrogant, pompous ass he was. And she's like, why would you try to go against the Almighty, All-Powerful, who is the Almighty, All-Powerful's God? You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, he was like, I don't care. I know him personally. He a punk. He a G, you know what I'm saying? He mean, he this, he that, he that. But he really didn't know me, you know, apparently, because I sat in that car with you for days trying to bring you to a new reality. And once I got you to a new reality, you started moving forward. And when you started moving forward, other people started noticing it. And they started to want to listen to what you had to say. And when they started to want to listen to what you had to say, you never paid me homage and say that I got this from him. You know what I'm saying? And so they thought it was all from you, not knowing that it came from me. And I didn't mind, you know what I'm saying? I was like, take that. You know what I'm saying? If that's the respect you want to get it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not greedy. I share in my knowledge, my wisdom. So, whole big situation with him. You know what I'm saying? So during my transition, it was like, you know, they was fighting him, and I was fighting him. You know what I'm saying? So I just went ahead and said, look, hold my body. I'll be back. So they held my body and moved around for me. But because of the strenuous activities that was going on in my body, I ended up falling asleep for a whole day and woke up full. I don't know how. Actually, I do know how. But I'm not going to tell you. Jesus powers, baby. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a whole big thing, a whole big situation where, you know what I'm saying, most people don't understand what's going on with their selves. And they're just flying by the seat of their pants and trying their best to just roll those dice correctly. 7-11, 7-11, you know, but there are more numbers on the dice than just 7-11, right? You know what I'm saying? So while you're doing your thing, you know, try to pay attention to what you're doing and how you're doing it and stuff like that. And that's why I'm on her doing what I can and how I'm doing it. Because when I'm in this kind of a mode, my words have to be absolute. My behavior has to be absolute. My intentions have to be absolute. And most of you don't understand that kind of situation where you have to mean what you say and say what you mean. And not just make up stuff just to make it sound good. So anybody who knows me, I don't just make up anything. You know what I'm saying? And if I do make up something, I'm letting you know from the start, I'm bullshitting. I just made up some stuff. Ha ha ha. But it sound good. You know. So I'm real honest about who and what I am. You know what I'm saying? And that's what this is. I'm being very honest about who and what I am. You know what I'm saying? And most people don't understand that thing. It's honesty. And because honesty is so harsh at times, most people tend to take offense by it. And that's not cool. That's not okay. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't take offense by honesty and truth. You know what I'm saying? You should take it for what it is. You know what I'm saying? And accept it for what it is. Honesty is honesty and truth is truth. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what you think, feel, or believe. You know what I'm saying? And that's a big thing about most people is that they think, feel, and believe a bunch of stuff. And because they think, feel, and believe a bunch of stuff, they feel as if, you know, that's it. But it's not it. There's so much beyond what you think, feel, and believe. There's so much knowledge that needs to be grasped beyond the knowledge that you have, the logic that you have, the concerns that you have. And we're all inflicted by our own self-interests, you know. So, like I said, they contacted me and it was like, look, right now, you're the God of all. You're the God of all existence now. I said, well, damn. So I brought in some people from the other reality and of my other alter ego's reality, the other Lord thy God, Satan's reality. And they thought that we was the same person, but, you know, when I broke it down to them, they was like, oh, shit. No, hold on, wait. Lord is this person. Who are you? I told them, I said, I'm y'all Holy Spirit. I'm y'all one and only Holy Spirit. And they was like, oh, shoot. But you know what? That makes sense. Because you was cool as that thing when you was over here. We had no problems out of you. You know what I'm saying? I said, I know, because, you know, I'm not a problem. I'm a problem solver. So when JDC came to our reality being so evil like he was, and I had to destroy him, I went back with the other Lord that got Satan to this reality to figure out what's going on. So while he was running around trying to figure out what's going on and doing his thing, I was doing my thing. And that's when I decided to throw out my name, God Demo. And some planets was accepting, most not. You know, because they don't want to listen to nice. They want to listen to a ugly truth. They don't want to listen to ugly truth in a nice way. They want to listen to lies that's pretty and beautiful. Now, you know, that's not a good thing. You know it. You know it. You know, listening to beautiful, pretty lies is not a good thing. So, it was just a big thing. So I had to recreate everything. I had to turn down everything, recreate everything, and put people in place and so on and so forth. I did a lot. Okay, I did a lot. Now I'm done with out there. Now I have to work inside this planet and every other Earth. So I have representatives in other Earths representing me and what I'm doing, and they're following my trend and explaining things. And they're doing it at their level, at their pace, at their way. So not all of these videos are going to be the same from other planets. You know, because, hey, fear is fear, right? When you're afraid to die, you're afraid to die. And you're afraid to fail your mission, you're afraid to fail your mission. And so you want to do it correctly. But me, I ain't worried about that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't worried about dying. I ain't worried about nothing. Because every time I had the vision of my death, I see myself getting right back up. And I'm like, dang it, man, I don't want to live forever. I don't want to be immortal. Damn it. So, yeah, I'm stuck as an eternal immortal. And so that's why they was like, you know what, we're just going to keep going with this instead of trying to do anything else. Because right now you're an eternal immortal. And, you know, and you got both heaven, hell, and in between. So, they're looking for your guidance. They are looking for your guidance. So give it to them, please. So that's what I'm doing with these videos. That's what I'm doing with my life now is giving guidance the correct way. And not tell you, oh, praise this, praise that, get on your hands and knees. I'm just saying be respectful. Be respectful. And understand that things are not as simple as you would like them to be. It's really complex. It's a really big story. It's a really long story. And it's really hard to explain a whole lot of things because of the fathom factor. You know, I can't think or imagine such things. And that's what fathom means. Think or imagine. And a lot of us have a problem with being able to think or imagine anything because we're so dead set on our own little knowledge that we refuse to accept any other knowledge than the ones we already have. And, you know, we need to learn to step out of our comfort zone, of our little box, our little bubble of our own little world. You know what I'm saying? Get off that high horse that's in a carnival ride, going up and down and rocking back and forth. You know what I'm saying? Trying to jump on that bull that's rocking up and down, back and forth, and going spinning around. I know it sounds like fun. Hell, like I said, I really want one of those things in reality myself. You know what I'm saying? A carousel ride that do that. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want it to be the carousel ride of misery anymore. You know what I'm saying? I just want it to be a fun ride that people go to, like one of these theme parks to go visit and have fun at. So remember that I love you. Remember that we love you. Remember that we're always working for the benefit of you. I'm trying to bring you what you need, how you need it. But if you don't appreciate these things, you can't have these things. So please pick up your appreciation and your love and your concern and your correct ways. Tomorrow has come and gone so many times over. Fight for image. Live for peace. You know what I'm saying? You paid your phone bill. Pay attention, please. Pay that attention bill. It's God's bill, okay? Don't let him collect. Don't let him collect, okay? Pay attention. We love you, all right? Remember that.